Mr. Randy Beck, how you doing tonight? Welcome everyone, Sports Break Retreat. My name's Yoda T. And tonight we got a few things for you. I got a couple of eBay breaks and then our in-house hot damn if anybody's interested. It's a multi-sport in-house. There's some break credit, i.e. cash prizes, golden tickets that'll get you into everything Dan Marino collection that you should see there on your right. Uh, Vintage football, UDA, that's Upper Deck authenticated. Fanatics, Pro Line authentic helmet. On field, authentic Merino jersey, all autographed. 5x7 lithograph framed to an 8x10. And a non-game used mini helmet from his college Pitt days. Pitt college days, should I have said. We do have some available spots in both of this evening's breaks. There are a bunch in the baseball. I think there are 10 available in the baseball, and then there's I believe 4 available in the basketball. So you'll know quickly whether you want them or not. Kevin, what's going on, Mr. Stikadinsky? How goes it? Haven't chatted with you in a minute. When I get off feed, I want to hit you up. Events, events. And speaking of events, so next weekend, I'm not sure if I'm going to post anything this weekend because I'm not sure if I could guarantee that I will be here to break. So things have come up. And I might be obligated out of town, kind of a pending obligation. So I will keep everybody posted. I will post a video or something. I will do something and let everybody know. Um, game, yeah, the game used minis. Yeah, these are replicas. They're definitely not game used. I don't even want to venture a guess. I could. I mean, I'm gonna be good. It's too early for that. It's too early. It's too early for Yoda to go down that dirty path. Anywho, dirty, dirty, dirty. So let me see. Let me do this. In tonight's baseball, there are, for everybody sitting on a phone that won't be able to see this, Okay, you can hear me now, though, I bet, right? I'm sorry about that, guys. I'm sorry about that. The different screens, I forgot to adjust it. Good now. To actually sell you a microphone. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. Wow. Wow, I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, no, the hardware is good. It's the user. The user's a bit of a dip. A dip, dip, dip. I got you, Randy. Just came through. Tonight, the user's a little bit of a distracted dippity do. Bear with me. We will get through this. I'll make it as painless as possible for you tonight. Mr. Jason Collins with a close. I believe that's what that means. Yes, there is. There are four more. There are four more. You've got 50 credit, you know. Just to put that out there. If you'd like, I could use credit on that. And it is closed. Let me get no, I don't care. Kaboom, kaboom, kaboom. Okay. Okay. Right on. We are closed. Send that when you can. If that's, I understand it to be, you're going to save the credit for the other thing. So send that when you can, and we are going to get this cracking. Can you still hear me? Everybody can still hear me when we jump this screen. Let's do this one more time to make sure everybody can still hear me, and you can still hear me. That's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Thank God. All right. You know what? I was silly. I'm going to do a team call, roll call. Gotcha. I'm going to do a team roll call. What am I thinking? Let's start off with the Arizona Diamondbacks. Jason Collins in room. My man Rex picking up the Atlanta Braves. Kevin Stikodinsky, Richard, aka Dick Stikodinsky with the Baltimore Orioles. Boys Life 36 with my girls Boston Red Sox. Chicago Cubs going to Randy Beck in room. Rendon Chai 347 picking up the White Sox. Cincinnati Reds going to Rang 37. Jason Collins picking up the Indians and the Rockies. Indians only through this season. Detroit Tigers going to Kevin Stikodinsky. Mr. Rex has got those Houston Astros. Randy Beck picking up the Kansas City Royals. Boys Life 36 with the Angels. We know who he's looking for in the Angels. Hawk, I believe I pronounced that right. With the LA Dodgers. I actually practiced that one a couple of times. Miami Marlins going to Randy Beck in room. John Head 99 picking up the Brew Crew. Minnesota Twins going to Randy Beck in room. Mr. Stikodinsky with the Metskis. Charlene Anderson picking up my New York Yankees. Oakland Athletics going to Randy Beck in the room. John Head 99 picking up the Philadelphia Phillies. Pittsburgh Pirates going to Jason Collins in room. Rex got the San Diego Padres. San Francisco 49 or I knew I'd do that once. San Francisco Giants going to CeeLar. Randy Beck picking up the Seattle Mariners in room. St. Louis Cardinals going to Kevin Stikodinsky. Forrest Fanio has got the Tampa Bay Devil Rays, the Texas Rangers, and the Washington Nationals. Kevin Stikodinsky with the Toronto Blue Jays. Good luck, everyone. I have a feeling. And I was going to sing that song, but I wasn't going to put you through it. Not going to put you through it. All right, we'll kick you off to the side for just a moment, big guy. All right, we're looking at box 156 of 200. I was about to ignore the 1 and just call it 56. Get you ready. All right. Kaboom, 156 of 200. It is sealed on all sides, you know the drill, by at least, you know, it's going to be difficult to get more than 2 sets of hands on this at once. Maybe it was just one person. We've got the Fire Naked Lady Dragon blade, and we've got the Dark Stealth. The Dark Stealth is cool. I like my Dark Stealth because it snaps. It's a snapper. She snaps. Oh, so you guys know the drill. We going fire, we going stealth. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Gonna go old school tonight. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna bring it back. We're gonna bring it back to the fire blade. The Naked Fire Lady blade. Get that in camera. It's actually a really cool blade. It's pretty heavy. Totally decorative, not meant to actually cut anything, so it's not going to be exactly the sharpest thing in the world. Alright, good luck everyone. Gently place that on the ground. And it is still sealed. We still got the seal right here that we must break now. Let's see how well we do. I don't think that was as good as we wanted it to be, but I think it worked, so I think we're going to call it good. Alright. I think that, yeah, so what we want to do is we want to do that, we want to do that, and we want to do that. So we're going to pop this guy. We're going to hide the back of the box, because right there is going to be the sticker with the name, I believe. I saw something. And this is, I can tell you, that looks to be, is that the Beckett new? Is that MLB? No, that's MLB. Okay, so that's MLB certified right there. That's an MLB hologram. With the new Beckett, they confused me a bit. But that's a hologram. That's the MLB hologram. Because right there in the background, underneath the number that we can barely, I can even barely read, there's the MLB hologram inside that circle. So, whoever it is MLB certified. And I believe this is the direction, because I do believe I know who this autograph might be. Wade Boggs. Uh-huh. You know, not for nothing. Anything that ever comes out Wade Boggs, it's just going to be standard protocol. We're going to verify the cert, because anything Wade Boggs, when you got Wander Franco coming out of a Wade Boggs box, that's beautiful. It's beautiful. I believe someone in room hit an LE baseball card of the same player recently. I believe. We'll flare it up. Ooh, look at this. Doesn't that look fancy? Right in the middle. Kaboom. Any guesses? That's what I'm thinking, Kev. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that's Mr. Eloy Jimenez. Now, we've gotten a good look. I guess I should read the cert first. It's going to be a tough one for me to read. I don't like touching the ball with my fingers if I can help it. Pop off them spec decals. Victor Sierra 176880. Victor Sierra, that's VS 176880. That is the cert. I do believe, at first I was thinking that might be Eduardo Rodriguez. But I have the luxury of looking up and seeing Eduardo Rodriguez. See, I can move the camera because we've already opened the item. I wouldn't have dared to do that if we were still in the process. That would have been unfair. So, 3, 2, 1 count. And it is. That's Eloy Jimenez. Mr. Eloy. Hey, Kevin, what was he on the card? He was a White Sox, right? Was he a White Sox? What am I doing? Was he a White Sox? So they hide some nice ones, because I would consider Eloy Jimenez a nice hit. I mean, I've seen bat series, hit parade bat series where he's a pictured headliner. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do something really silly just for redundancy. Just want to make sure that there hasn't been anything crazy. I think that the deadline is gone. Yeah, he's a White Sox. Yep, active White Sox. Boom. Mr. Eloy Jimenez, he is an active left fielder for the Chicago White Sox. It's really not that dark. I guess I could do this for this, right? Ooh. No, because you see what my camera does? My camera wants to not let it get beyond a certain point. So, it is a very white ball. I think it's going to be time for me to replace my camera. See? There we go. We can get some good white. It is a white ball before the camera auto coloring job you kicks in. So that is a Chicago White Sox. Let me close this. Pop over here. He's only been a White Sox. Okay, so I'm not yeah. Yep. Mr. White Sox, Rendon Chai, 347. He's been on a cold streaky. Not no more. I used to misspell his name, mispronounce. Sent me a corrective text, and ever since then, I think I've gotten it right. No. Congratulations, my friend. Eloy Jimenez. Boom. It does kind of look like a scribble, but here's the thing, right? When you see the autograph a few times and you realize that the scribble is, there's no variance, you know what I mean? It's almost the exact scribble when he puts it on a card, when he puts it on a ball, you know, three-dimensional to two-dimensional, which sometimes these players, they're more comfortable holding something flat or signing something flat. So when you get, um, what's White Sox? White Sox. White Sox. Singular, White Sox. Yeah. Sox. Sock. Oh, see, I thought, okay, now because I'm going to have to type this for it to make sense really quickly. Thought, White Sox was singular. And. Okay. That's what I always thought. I must be wrong. I would say that's a solid hit. Congratulations, Rendon Chai. Eloy Jimenez. You know what? We'll kick you off this side, but we're going to keep you out. Next up, we've got box 58. This is series 42 2021 LE basketball. There's a single autograph basketball card in here. Some of them in this series, balla. Balla, balla. Do a quick camera adjustment so we don't have to do it later and we can get right back into it. Kaboom. So there are 4 available teams. Let me pop screen. Let me pop tab. Kaboom. Kaboom. Yep. See how much better I got at that? Here are the available basketball teams. I'm going to blow this. Probably can't. No, I don't want to. I'll cut things off. I'll do this real quick for you because I'm cutting off the payment methods in case anybody needs. And then you know what comes next. Y'all know what comes next. Kaboomski. And Mr. Collins with a quick closeout. Mr. Collins closing it. All right. Check this out, guys. If I can get that to stay appropriate. No, I can't because it doesn't want to play well. It will now. Randy, he beat you to it. Jason Collins beat you to it. You guys are quick. Mr. Randy Beck is the lightning fingers. Mr. Collins he was on point. There's nothing else I can say. He was on point. Well, ninja skills. Oh, let me ask you. Have you gotten that most recent package yet, Jason? All right. I'm just gonna do a shout out. I'm gonna green these because I know the payment's coming. Pay me when you shoot payment when you can. We'll do a quick roll call. Excellent. What'd you think of the once you had it in your hands? What do you think of the Space Jam slide? I really like that. When I found that, I thought somebody, and I'm glad it went to, yeah, most deaf, most deaf. Cool, cool. All right, let's do the roll call. Atlanta Hawks, going to my man John Head 99. Kevin Stikadinsky with my Boston Celtics. I say mine because they're my local team. It really is, right? And it was a lot thicker and heavier and more significant, substantial, you know what I mean, of a piece than I could make it look to be on camera. You know what I mean? I left off with my Celtics, my local team. Brooklyn Nets, John Head 99. Also, Charlotte Hornets, John Head 99. Jason Collins picking up the Chicago Bulls in room. Cleveland Cavaliers going to Shelly 1-3 box break. Check her out eBay, Facebook, and YouTube. Dallas Mavericks and the Denver Nuggets going to my man John Head 99. Detroit Pistons going to Jason Collins in room. John Head 99 with the Warriors. The Rockets from Houston. The Pacers from Indiana. Jason Collins kicking with the Clippers in room pickup. Ooh, this is one that I hadn't figured out. Everybody saw this one and they were waiting for me to get to it, weren't you? Itat at Ashma. Eat at Ashma. Eat at Ashma. 0. With the Los Angeles Lakers. I hope I got that right, and I really think I did. I hope so. Memphis Grizzlies going to John Head 99. Miami Heat, Jason Collins picking them up in room. John Head 99 with the Bucks and the Timberwolves from the Minnesota. Fesem Famika. Fesem Famika with the Pelicans and the New York Knicks. Oklahoma City Thunder with Itatashma 0. Forrest Fanny 0 with Orlando Magic. Shirlene Anderson with the Philadelphia 76ers. My man Kevin Stikadinsky. Phoenix Suns. He's a witness protection program, guys. So when you see this, the anything after the N in Kevin, that's the witness protection program last name that he's been assigned. But we've been allowed to use his real name. There's no hiding here. So it is Kevin, Richard, Dick. Any of the three apply. Stikodinsky. My man John Head 99 with the Trailblazers from Portland. Itat Tashma 0, Sacramento Kings. John Head 99, San Antonio Spurs. Toronto Raptors, Utah Jazz, and the Washington Wizards. Stikodinsky closing them out. Bada bing, bada bing, bada bing, bing, bing. There it is. I lost my mouse for a moment again. Anybody that's been in the room before knows that's a common occurrence. Common occurrence. I'm very close to rebuilding the desktop. I wanted to get all the elements at once and just put it together. Upgrading. All the guts. And when I do, I think I'm going to reconfig and shoot everything through the desktop so we won't have any more lag. None of that crap. None of it. You know what? We're going to pick this up a little bit. LE Basketball, 58 of 100. 2021, Series 42. And this is sealed on all sides. And the size of the box, I'm hoping that it was one person. Maybe he had an assistant. I'm thinking maybe the assistant had the thing for the wrap and then the thing handed them the gun. There was one person that was focused. I hope. Anyway. I'm going to leave this one up to you guys. Which blade are we cracking with? We can go left, fire, dragon. We can go right, stealth, black. I'm doing this on purpose because I want to see how long of a lag there is between us. So I'm cracking them both open. We're resting them both right there. Still box Series 42, box 58. Which blade? Nah, if nobody wants to pick, I'll grab it. I think that the Eloy Jimenez was a nice hit. We used the Dragon Blade for that one, I think. So maybe Stealth goes away for the evening. Or at least for now. Let's see if we can't pull a second round of beauty. My man Stikodinsky sent me a picture of the Eloy. We're gonna match up the autos in a second here. All right. So it is sealed. Sealed. I think we just did that anyway. Doing it again. I'll crack the back of the box in case when I send it, y'all like to keep the box. That way there's not a big scratch along the front of it. You know what I mean? And it's still. Crack one. We got through it. There's a thumb indent on these boxes that can be really difficult to get through. All right. We have a share your hit and an empty top. We have a share your hit. What's underneath it? About to find out, aren't we? Good luck, everyone. What's in the box? 3, 2, 1. Kaboom. That looks, to me, like a New York Nicky. That looks like a New York Nicky out of an Elite. Yeah, Elite Series. Emmanuel Quickly. I have heard of Emmanuel Quickly. It is 20 of 49. Emmanuel Quickly Pen Pals rookie. Out of Donruss Elite. Now, what year? That's what 2021. Well, that's comforting. The autograph is guaranteed by Panini America. Whew. Thank God. Emmanuel Quickly. And that's a New York Nicky. And what we'll do this. and it is Quickly. Isn't that funny? Emmanuel Quickly. If you've never seen the movie Harlem Nights, I highly recommend you check it out. Eddie Murphy plays somebody whose last name is Quick. Not his real name, but that's his name, and that's what that reminds me of. Quickly, Quick. Emmanuel Quickly. New York Knickies. Now, who had him? I know it's a little dark there, guys, but I guarantee you the card is not dark. It's just when I move it forward, it's out from under the light. It's out from under the light. You know what we can do? We can get it back in under the light. How amazing is that? You're about to find out. New York Knicks. Fessa. Ooh. Fessem Famika. Please do not be offended. Please do not be offended. Welcome to the room. I know I don't recognize that name. Welcome to the room and congratulations. Congratulations. Fessem Famika. That's Fessem Famika. When I saw it in different screens, it was all of a sudden that oh, that's you. Right on. I love it. I love it. A lot of times the winners aren't in room, you know what I mean? There it is. There it is. And I do like it is refractory. But I think it's a one solid and then, emboss the numbers and the serial number and logos and such. But I think it's one sheer. But that is a nice looking card, isn't it? I don't know a ton about basketball, but I have heard of Emmanuel Quickly. That doesn't mean good. That doesn't mean bad. Um, there does appear to be a little bit of a tiny. I don't know if you can see that in camera. It doesn't look like it in camera. I'm looking at the screen, but I can see a little bit of a bend on that in the corner there. But I think if you were to take and maybe I don't know. You'll see. Remember your bottom left corner. It's difficult because of the refraction, reflective and refraction to get that, and I can't really. But you'll see when, yeah. And it might even be my imagination. Because when I woke up today, I thought today was Friday. Nice hit. Eloy and Quickly. So I can officially ask, please tell me you're not offended that I couldn't pronounce your eBay name this evening. Did I really? That might be where I remember it then from, Kev. Anytime. Anytime. Right on. Well, that concludes the eBay portion of this evening. Now, if anyone's interested, excuse me, I've got a in-house multi-series or multi-sport, multi-series, multi-sport in-house, and I'm gonna pop the screen, and we're gonna do that. That's what the series looked like. It was 29 boxes because I'm Yoda and that's me. I do weird numbers. There are three boxes in the beginning that were behind the tubes, but to get all the tubes and the boxes in, you have to understand these can't be floating. Anyway, um, so yeah, it was a 29 box series. In this series, there is still the Walter Payton hat. There is an unopened Series 11 Hit Parade bat. Couple of the jerseys that are in there, we hit the Bolitnikoff. That actually came with a Rich Gannon. That was a dual jersey hit. We still have the Steve Young, the O.J. Simpson. We got some mini helmets in there. That's a picture of a Jim Kelly. We got some footballs in there. We got Juju. We got Landon Collins. We hit the Tyrann Mathieu already. My man, Boys Life 36 hit that the 2 weeks ago. We still have a Pete Rose, Charlie Hustle. We've got a couple of authentic helmets in there, and that one there is Eloy Jimenez. Omar Vizquel. Eloy Jimenez is the ball we just hit. That's Omar Vizquel, a different White Sox, different era. He played back in the AL Rookie of the Year in '85. He's an '80s guy. There's a Mike Vick full size with Randall Cunningham and Mike Vick dual jersey patch. Now, the golden tickets are also randomly strewed in there. As well, we have some what I call break credits, but the break credits, if you opt, I'll send it right back to you because Yoda loves math, but I don't like to do it, so I don't want to manage your break credit, so I'll just send it back to your payment method of choice, and you can manage that yourself. Kind of an advantage, I guess. Golden tickets strewed throughout, and they will get you entry into the raffle at the end. And all of what you're about to see will go to one person. There's one winner for this entire collection, and endearingly named the Dan Marino Everything Collection. This is an authentic Pro Line, Fanatic certified, just like he used to wear. This is a vintage ball, upper deck authenticated. Um, yeah, that's an authentic vintage. That's a beautiful ball. That's an on-field Dan Marino, authentic. And there's the front, everything, like authentic, on-field Dan Marino, signed jersey. That is a non-game used Pitt mini helmet. Non-game used. I can't stress that enough. I don't want anybody to be disappointed when they get it and they were expecting a game used mini helmet. First of all, what the hell's wrong with you? Second of all, that's not a game used. There's a 5x7 lithograph. That's got the Dan Marino autograph right there, framed into an 8x10. And that's what the collection looks like together. That all will go to one person. There are, and I'm just going to zip them back because that's how I do. That's how I do. All right. So, if anyone's interested, I'll drop a line and we'll see if we can get any action on this. I know my man Dale wanted to be left in from last weekend. So that's what we going to do. We're going to leave him in there. Now, with this, um, it was meant to be $7 a spot for the cash because of the break credit / cash prizes. What I've decided to do is keep the spots at $5, which is what they've been at. But all cash prizes, it's 50% of what they are. If it's $100 bill that comes out, then it's 50. If it's a half of 100, then it's half of 50, 25. OJ. The eBay was a little tricky. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. The eBay was a little tricky to pronounce. Dang, Mr. Jason Collins with 10 spots. Do you want to throw me 10 numbers or do you want me to just scramble them? 6, 12, 18, 24, and 30. I love the math. I love the math. I love the math. Mr. Collins, do you have any preference? Is it okay if I issue his? Because you were ahead of him on the line. But this way I can guarantee both of y'all get your spots. Dealer's choice. Sounds like a plan. So what I'll do is I'll issue out and we'll stop doing that stupidness. How about that? First of all, that was dumb. We're back. So I'm going to issue out, if you don't mind, Kevin's 6, 12, 18, 24, and 30. Okay. Um, and then give you your 10 on the board, and then we'll figure out what is actually left. I think there's going to be a few left. Six, 12. How come that didn't autofill? I was expecting it to. 6, 12, 18, 24. And the 30. Alright. And I will go... Most people are scared of 13. I have mixed emotions. Kind of like the 3-6 offsuit. I can't tell you how many times I've actually won with that because I saw a movie once, and only because of the movie I play it. And it's weird how you notice things after you see things. Don't blame me if you go bankrupt at a casino or get busted out of a tournament or whatever, but I would explore that. If you can get into cheap hands, getting in on the blind, no raises pre-flop, try and see a flop as often as you can with 6-3 offsuit. I think you'd be surprised. And that is your Yoda Poker tip for the day. But you've never seen me on ESPN or anything, so keep that in mind when you hear my suggestions. And I lost count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then there's one more. You got it, Dale. There he is. Got you, buddy. It looks like Mr. Jason Collins wants to just close. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like he's quite intent on closing her out. Thank you, bro. Let's call her closed. There it is. You see how that works? I think it only does the one below it. Or above it. It'll only copy the one above it. Oh, okay. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to count all of them and then subtract 10, right? And then that'll be the remaining ones. Let me do this, so that it doesn't get confusing there. I'll do a quick total count for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. There'll be 21 total minus the 10. That'll be 11. And I just, on the first 10, I was assuming I just used the 50 credit from last time. Oh, how come it didn't do that? I was expecting that. I was expecting something different there. Gotcha. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Dale, you sent. And you know what? Let me just verify. It's the three. It's the three amigos. All right. So we're just gonna, cause I know you guys are good for it. We're just gonna do this right here, so that we can move on to the more festive portion of. So first and foremost, you know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna show you that this is just what it is. It's a bookmark favorite to random.org lists. Then we go from here to dice roller. And we're going to roll the dice 2 times, minimum 5 times, guys. Minimum, we hit 5 times tonight. Then I'm going to take everyone here. And hopefully, it won't do what it just did. We tried this before and it didn't work, did it, guys? Yeah, this is what Yoda has learned. Okay. Then I'm going to break this off, shrink it down a bit, and we're going to do a quick verification. It's going to be pretty easy, I think. I have Jason Collins 1, 2, 3, 4 times with a Dale Crary number 5. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 Jason with a Dale Crary. I have Kevin and then Jason 4 times. Kevin and then 1, 2, 3, 4 Jason. Then I have a Dale Crary and a Kevin Stikaninsky. Then I have 3 Jason Collins on that side, which gets us to here. My eyes are playing tricks on me. I apologize. Then Jason Collins in spot 16, first one on the right. And then Dale Crary at 17. Then Kevin Stikaninsky at 18. And then there's 2 Jason Collins, and I see 2 Jason Collins, followed by a Dale Crary, with 2 more Jason Collins, followed by a Kevin Stikaninsky, followed by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Jason Collins with a closing it out Stikaninsky. All right, there we go. I'm going to open this up just a little bit more so that we can see what we're doing, because that would be important. I've also got to open one in a new tab, and we've got to pull the boxes, because we've got to figure out which box we're going to be breaking. And I did verify before I came on tonight that I did update this. The one thing that I couldn't remember if I removed the last box we broke, which was box 12. But I did, and I verified that the amount of numbers here matches the amount of boxes, and the numbers are the right numbers, and everything is good there. So, we've got all the numbers, the boxes, we've got everybody. Let's find a winner and then figure out which box we're breaking, or do we want to do a box? Let's do the box and then figure out the winner. How about that? Let's do that, because that sounds different. That's 1, that's 2, 3, 4. Last time, what box are we breaking? Y'all, we're breaking box number 7 5 times. And now, who's getting box number 7? I'm going to write it down real quick just so that I don't forget. Box number 7. Randomize 5 times. Good luck, everyone. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. Good luck. Last round. Who's going to take box 7? Jason Collins has got box 7. Jason Collins with box 7. And that seems fair. He did pick up 80% of the spots. It was a David and Goliath situation. I know you guys was crossing your fingers. Let me go get box 7. You know what? You know what we're going to do? Yep, we can do that. It'll be a little tricky, and bear with me, but there's only 4 you on right now. So we're going to bring you over, show you what the remainder of the series looks like, and we're going to find 7 together. We're going to find 7 together. That's what the series looks like, and it looks like it's a mess, I know, because it is a mess, I know. I should rebalance out and reflatten out, and I probably will. But first and foremost, we're getting box 7. Let me put this camera down. That's just going to be a pain in the ass bringing the camera back with the box in my hand. Unfortunately, it's a tall, big box, so. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back now that you guys have seen it. 2 boxes above it. Box number 7. What's in the box, guys? I'm going to bury the Fire Dragon Naked Lady Blade for just a moment. We're going to pull this stuff off because I don't want it to get damaged. Congratulations again to the winners. Pretty solid. And again, now that you mention it, that almost guaranteed is exactly why Quickly is familiar to me. Because I have a memory like a steel trap. Like a steel screen trap. Screen. Considering much gets through a screen. Oh, and to the card winner, I always include a stand of some sort so you can display your monster. So I will have a new stand for you. They are a 2-piece. This round they are a 2-piece. So let me show you really quickly how that works. I'm going to come like this. You just bring this in here, twist it in, and then you can slide it up and down depending on the angle you want. So, good to go. I will have a brand new one in there for you. That's the table, one of the table stands, and I got to make sure I don't step on this cable because if it unplugs, the camera goes dead in the middle. That's no good. Box 7 on the table. I'm going to kick this up here for the big box. Better angle. Better angle. Congratulations, JC. Mr. Jason Collins, JC Buckeye. And on this note, bro, what are you preferring? You preferring the fire or the stealth? Force the odds to be in your favor. You know what? I remember, so there was a breaker when I first started breaking. I used to break with this one guy all the time. All the time. Unfortunately, he's no longer with us. Not a breaker. He was shot at work, so. But I remember going nuts. I remember spending almost $400 one night and getting the Bolitnikov jersey. That was the only thing that I won that night. And I was so happy to win the Bolitnikov. Stealth. Sounds like a plan. Stealth it is. Snapping the stealth. It is sealed on all sides by my special 3-layer. It's a piece of blue painters, piece of red painters for color and decorative purposes. Then I take a piece of packing tape right over it, so that if you try and tamper with, you see it mess with the cardboard. If you try and tamper with, it does actually affect the color side of the tape because the tape's meant to be pulled from the other side, released, not this side. See, lots of thought because Yoda's a genius. My mom used to say my son is a genius. And there it is, sealed on all sides by the inequities of Yoda T. That was a horrible attempt. Let's do it right this time. Wow. You guys saw that, didn't you? Awesome, awesome. That's much better. Let's do that from now on. That way it ensures it doesn't go too deep. I've actually seen a breaker on camera drop the blade in way too deep and cut. I've seen it more than once. I've seen a baseball. I've seen somebody scratch a helmet that way. Yeah. Or what I would assume to be. I imagine they probably weren't totally damaged before they put them in there. Alright, so, what's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the box? Thank God. I just realized what I was doing here, and it was kind of killing the camera view. But we still got the sky view, so you can see everything right there. Nothing's come out yet. And we're pulling paper first, my friend. And we're pulling more paper. And we're pulling more paper. And then I'm going to rip that piece of paper, because it was just getting to be ridiculous as one piece of long paper. And then some more paper. And then some more paper. And then some more paper. And just paper. This is pretty neat. This is pretty neat, because I remember mentioning this at one point. This is interesting. This is important. We're going to put this guy off to the side. This guy right here is pretty interesting. And we're going to do a study in here for the flaps. Anything in here for anybody? No? Okay. So this box did not have... Ooh, you couldn't see any of that, could you? I will do it this way from now on. Okay. All I did was open up the flaps. Because if I open up the box upside down the way I have them, the cash prizes and such, I just want to make sure that they're not underneath. If I open it upside down, these flaps get open, not those, and then you don't see them. So, I'm going to tell you right now that this player, and oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, that's a catcher's mitt. That's an MLB certified catcher's mitt right there, buddy. That's MLB certification. That ain't Beckett. That's MLB. Now, this is actually a pretty cool player. I didn't know much about him until this year's All-Star game. This is JT Realmuto, and he was the starting catcher for the National League this year. He was the starting catcher. That's JT Realmuto. It's a Fanatics cert. Catcher's mitt. And Fanatics does not include cards. And they say fielding glove, but it's not a fielding glove. It is a fielding glove, but it's specifically a catcher's mitt. I told you there was some diversity. See, what I like about this series, people that like baseball, people that like football, people like basketball, there's multiple items, and how do I explain the next? If you want basketball, you're going to buy a basketball product, but you know it's going to be a baseball, or you know it's going to be a basketball, or you know it's going to be a jersey, or you know it's going to be an autograph card. The surprise here is it could be a catcher's glove, JT Realmuto, starting National League catcher for the All-Star game this year. With tags. I always try to keep the tags on everything. With all the taggies, the taggy tag tags. Fanatic certed JT Realmuto. Not Fanatic certed, I'm sorry. JT Real, it is. Oh, Fanatics event. I apologize. It's a Fanatics event. JT Realmuto signed at a Fanatics event, but this is MLB certification. Okay, now I've got my mind straight again. Yeah. Okay. Catchers met JT Realmuto September in 2019. Fanatics event MLB certified. Major Leagues of Baseball. Yeah, I had some pretty decent. There's no Tom Brady in there. You know what I mean? To do that, or Kobe Bryant for this series, we tried that, and the price points were just crazy expensive right out the gate. I think I'm gonna feather them in future, but I really like a spot price point somewhere between $5, maybe $9, $10 cap. You know what I mean? It doesn't need to be really, really, really crazy, because here's the thing. I think that I'm about to start making some solid money with the new job. So it's not a desperation need money thing. I just love to do this. You know what I mean? We get to hang out. We get to break stuff. Um, and I'm going to keep trying to make series like this. And I am going to try and feather in things. and I'm definitely keeping an eye on eBay. And one of the reasons that, and I say a lot about the Facebook group, but one of the reasons you're going to want to get into the Facebook group if you're not already, because I am all over eBay, and with my job, I'm going to have a lot of downtime. And the downtime, I like to browse things. And if I browse something that I don't want, that's a great deal. I could post it up on the group, and you guys would have first dibs before everybody buys it. You know what I mean? If there are a lot of things that you get at a fraction of what you'd think you'd get them for on eBay. Legit certs, you know what I mean? I don't, no compromise there. If it's not legit certed, then it's not. Right on, Jason. Very cool. Well, I appreciate you guys, man. New. Well, I'm not the catcher. Oh, I'll give you a view of it. I don't know if that's ever gonna go away. Um, Once I get the space right, this is gonna sit right behind. Can I get that in there? I guess so. That'll lean. That's gonna sit right behind. It's actually bright, but I've got it behind the light. I guess I could do this, right? That would be smarter. But then you get the ring. Try and dodge the ring. That's a 16 by 20. That's gonna sit. I've been looking to get a 16 by 20 Nick Chubb, and I would love to have the both of them, but I want them both on Brown's uniform, for this reason, because this is going to sit in a glass case. That's gonna sit in a glass case. It's just inked up all over it. The whole thing is just inked. I was looking at it again the other day, and now these are the only spots left to be able to even ink it. I mean, it's got ink everywhere. I do dig that Browns lid. I don't know if I told you when I bought it. I think I bought it for just a little over 300, if you can believe that. Worth every penny, and I bought it before Baker took off. I did it, and I called it too. I said they were going to be a winning football team next year, and it was 2 years later. Because I remember it was the last year that I worked at that nonprofit. I had mentioned that to some kids. Um, Bro, the only reason because it's not okay. You know me, I'm a collector of more than just the Patriots. I love the Patriots, but shit, there's John Madden right there. You know what I mean? He's never been a Patriot. Um, in Walter Payton, but winning the jersey sparked all that. Um, Not only did I want to have a helmet of each team, and I still will, but I would love for that helmet to be like a solid representation of the team at some point, not just, a player. But if I could get like a collection, Purple People Eaters, you know what I mean? The Iron Curtain, um, 85 Bears, those iconic pieces of more than just a football helmet. And I really think that that represents because that's both Baker and Nick Chubb rookie year. And if it wasn't for those two, they would not be. They'd be a 1-15 now, 1-16, or an 0-17 football team still, in my opinion. I truly believe it. Of course, coaching plays a factor, but even with a horrible coach, they had a much better season than they'd seen in 15 years. So, with that, I look at that as the turnaround year for them. You know what I mean? By getting both of those guys, and to have both of them on the helmet, and then a ton of other players. Miles Garrett, Manuel Ogba's on there, but he's not on the team anymore. Nobody's ever heard of Emmanuel Ogba, but I was always a big fan. Dude's a lot more of a beast than he's given credit for. Much more beast-like, if you will. Beast-like. Um, you guys want to drop another box? You guys want? I'll drop a line and see if there's any interest. Kaboomski. Oh, and don't forget, my man Aldo over at Cards and Coffee. He's got he does primarily hobby and retail breaks. And I know he's got a Donruss 2021 hobby box. Um, and you're not going to find prices less than his. He's got some of the most competitive prices on whatever he's breaking. It's to the point where, then you add in shipping, you're wondering how he's able to do it. He's definitely somebody that I would endorse, as I would endorse Shlee13 and AZ Fire Breaks. She's just getting started. Throw some support her way. She's good people. Um, but yeah, he's got a hobby of 2021 Donruss he's trying to break. Right on, right on. Kevin, give me the spots. Are we going to do a 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, and then you pick another one? And don't pay yet, because I don't know, not sure if this will close. Dang it. But the good news, Dale, is we didn't we didn't hit the Pete Rose yet. All right, 6 spots. Let's do this. Pick the last one. We'll do 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, and I'll pick the last one. Okay. Oh, what are we gonna go with? Do we go with Michael Jordan? Do we go with Unlucky 13? No, I'm not going to do that to him. Do we go with 007? Now, 007 is just a sexy number. No worries. Wow. 148K. You bought a new house, didn't you? You just bought a new house, didn't you, Crary? He finally sold 5% of his Denver Broncos stuff, and he was able to buy a house for 148,000 with like 5% of his Broncos stuff. This dude is sick Broncos. You know what? That looks better. We're gonna give you 21. The best year of life is 21. No house. 148K no house. You didn't buy a $148,000 car. Did you buy a mobile home? Not a mobile home, but like an RV. Did you buy an RV? You didn't buy a plane, a chopper. Dude, you were talking about do and helicopter blades. Are you a chopper pilot? Did you become a chopper pilot and you just bought a helicopter? Did anything that I just guess? Oh, you bought land. Okay. Good time to do it. Buy it before the Chinese buy it all up, right? No joke. Buy it before they do. You know what we may do? We may call it a night, which is not a horrible, horrible thing for this reason. I'm going to be up at about 5 o'clock in the morning tomorrow because I decided to help somebody out and pick up their tomorrow route, which puts me up early, driving, and yeah, so I will be sleeping 20 minutes after we get done here, I bet. If you don't see the updated this evening on eBay, then I will do it tomorrow when I do get home before I sit down to watch some football. Week 2 tomorrow, guys. Stick it Insky. Zombie. Tomorrow, you are my adversary for about, I don't know, 6 hours, 8 hours, right? I think most of our players play. I didn't get the tight end points that I was hoping. I was hoping to get, another 12-point game out of them or better. So I'm a little bit behind the gun. To be honest with you, I'm a little intimidated after the acquisitions. I was not overly worried before your waiver wire action. Post waiver wire, shit, man. Shit. I just hope Devontae Adams has another blank day. I love him. I love him. Don't get me wrong. But this week he needs to have another blank day because you have him, don't you? Don't you have? And he had a pretty poor outing first week, didn't he? Mr. Dale Crary, 10 is open. Your team is not dog shit, bro. Your team rebounded quite a bit when you hit the waiver at 335 or some crap. 10 is open, Dale. Would you like it? $7.11? Gotcha. And I'm wondering, I had somebody whose birthday was earlier this week, and I saw them on Facebook, and I forgot their name, unfortunately. And I was wondering if they were going to come in tonight, and I just remembered. Tom Ritter. There he is. Nobody pay yet. I'm not sure this is going to fill. Do, 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 do. How about 14 and 28, Tom? Oh, 7 through 11, all 5. Gotcha. Gotcha. Gotcha, Dale. Gotcha. And I got your 2 randoms there, Tom. And again, guys, don't pay yet. Not sure this is going to fill. In the JT Real Muto. Oh, that actually dropped well. I got to show you that. I didn't even mean to do this, guys. I'm just so... Right on, right on. All good, bro. That paper right there dropped perfectly. Now it's too bright. Now it's too bright because it's all that light on white. So what do I got to do there? Okay, that's enough light that you can see. That just, it's impressive to me the way it dropped. It just dropped well. That's all I'm going to say. It dropped well. So we hit Eloy this evening. I'm going to lower this one too. See if we can get a better eyeball on the autograph. It won't go any lower, so maybe tilt this forward a bit more. Eloy Jimenez. We hit Emmanuel quickly. And so far out of the multi-sport in-house hot damn series, my man Jason Collins just won a JT Real Muto from a Fanatics event. This is MLB, the most reliable certification, and I would say that this would even challenge player certification as far as reliability. You know what I mean? I honestly think MLB is that legit as far as in the baseball realm. Um, I would trust that right up there with the player cert. To be honest with you, it'd be difficult to pick one over the other. I think that they're both tremendously reliable. A lot of stuff that I've seen Mike Trout autographed, if it has MLB cert, you can get another $500 for it, and that's on anything. Jason will come in to close. No, I think he had to pass out. He was tired. He was going to go to bed. And the JT Real Muto, that's yeah, out of the series tonight so far. We'll keep this. We'll keep it open for another couple of minutes. But if it's all right if we don't get another one closed tonight, because like I said, I will have to be up early, and yeah, call it a night on a good note. I mean, we started out well. We hit another good card. Um, and there's a lot worse than a JT Real Muto catcher's mitt, MLB certified. You know, he was a National League starting catcher for the All Star game. Pretty solid player. Now, the one thing that I did not cross reference, I didn't cross reference his rookie year. If his rookie year is 2019, then this is rookie year certified. Certified by MLB to be autographed within his rookie year. So that would be like a Beckett rookie graph, or I know JSA has another term, but it's and being MLB, that would be pretty ball. I never thought to cross reference that. Rookie year, if it's 2019, that's a rookie year sign. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Congratulations, Mr. Jason Collins. I'm not gonna make too much noise for too long. I just had the paper all over the floor, like all over the floor. So there are some other pretty cool surprises in there as well, in this series. Ton of break credit, aka cash. Uh, I know of at least two other full-size helmets in there. Um, there are some other things in there that I've actually forgotten because I put the series together a while ago. Mr. Kevin Stikadinsky, four more. Do you have a preference on the numbers? On the spot numbers. And again, your team is not dog shit. If your team was dog shit, I would not be worried about tomorrow. I'm a little concerned about tomorrow. I'm massively concerned because, as well, my team is dog shit. So, whose shit stinks less? That's what we're going to determine tomorrow. Oh, you do have somebody playing Monday night, though, I think. All right, no preference. So, we're not even going to find out tomorrow. It's not going to be until, like, Monday night. That's a trend that I think is just going to continue with me. Because that's the way it was with me. And then one more. I wanted to give you non-2 sitting. There we go. 16. Yeah, it's going to become a new trend that I'm not going to know whether I win or lose until after Monday night's game. That's what's going to concern me. If I can't get ahead of that. Yep, there it is. That's right. He does. He does. That's right. It's not Green Bay Jacksonville, is it? That's stupid. They're not. Yeah, no. Can't remember who Green Bay's playing. But I'm pretty sure you're right. I'm pretty sure it's a Monday night game. Or a Sunday night at 8 o'clock. Is that the Sunday night game? That actually sounds more Green Bay Detroit Monday night. Okay. That's going to be an opportunity for Aaron Rodgers and Davante Adams to open up a can of whoop ass on a mediocre at best secondary on the Detroit Lions. Yeah, I'm getting screwed. So we can see Davante Adams walking away with that with what, 25, 30 points? I don't see any matchups that I have this week that are going to compare. So you're going to take two of my top point getters right there, and I've already got 9-5 with my tight end. I'm pretty sure you're going to match 9-5. Yo, there he is. There he is. Big game. That'll be a big game. You know, not for nothing. You're going to go into that game 10 points behind. You're going to walk out 30 points up. If I had initiated prop betting yet, I would have prop bet against myself. I would have prop bet on your game for you to win just to make myself feel a little bit better about my loss when it occurs. Mr. Aldo at Cards and Coffee. I was just plugging you a minute ago talking about how you are some of the least expensive hobby and retail card breaks that anybody's going to find, and that you've got the 2021 Donruss Hobby filling right now, and I'm trying to push people to go grab a spot, join your room, get that closed, and yeah. Not sure if this round's going to close, but the last round, we've opened one so far tonight. Oh, it's closed and ready to go? Oh, excellent. Excellent. All right, so I guess I'm going to be up a little later than I thought. So when I close down, I'm sure you'll go live and break it. Do we have the teams assigned yet? Who did I get? Let me know who I got. Tell me I got a good team. That is a JT Real Mute, though. That is a catcher's mitt. That is MLB certified. It was autographed at a Fanatics event back September 29th, 2019. That went to Jason Collins tonight. Tags attached and all. That Rawlings catcher's glove. JT Real Muto. He was the starting National League catcher for the All-Star game this year. And we hit the Emmanuel Quickly. Well, let me get him on camera. How about that? The Emmanuel Quickly. And I turned the lights down. Everything's going to have a little weird color now. And it's 20 of 49. I forgot to plug that before, I think. Ooh, we got it. 20 of 49. That's not 70, because it wouldn't make sense to be 70 of 49. So we'll just assume that that's what it is, 20. That is 20 of 49. And we hit an Eloy Jimenez. Eloy Jimenez on the baseball tonight. Very solid. And again, yeah, the Real Muto was the first hit of the evening out of the boxes. I got the Dolphins and the Giants. Ugh. 2021 product, Dolphins and Giants, huh? Well, I said that last time, and the Giants were the hit, right? The autograph hit. So maybe the Giants are going to get it for me again. I was really hoping you were going to tell me that I snuck in the Jacksonville Jaguars. Oh, shoot, I got behind. There was a couple of texts. There it is. That's right. It was the 4 of 5. That's right. The Emmanuel Quickly that we hit before. Okay, I'm going to put that on camera. The Emmanuel Quickly that we hit before, it was a 4 of 5. And it had a sick patch, basketball, and a pretty nice looking patch. But the colors there, the scheme, yeah. And it's 4 of 5. Tools of the trade. That's right. That's where I remember Emmanuel Quickly. And then there's the Eloy Jimenez to match the Eloy that we just hit. And it literally, all right, maybe it's a little bit different. Maybe it's a little bit different. Look at that for a second. And now look at that. Look at that. Oh, and then because it did that thing, it moved it. So we've got that auto, right? There is a little difference, I guess. I think he actually signed it better on the ball, man. I don't want to offend. You'd think on a flat surface it'd be the surface that he would do a much better job, right? I don't know. Did the Giants pick anybody up significant first round in 2021 draft? I think they went with an offensive lineman, if I remember correctly. I don't think they went with like a strong like receiver position or a tight end, or I'm pretty sure it wasn't a running back. There weren't too many taken first round, I don't think. Yeah, I think that I missed. That's all right. He signed the card sideways. Yup. Yes, he did. All right, let's hop over here. But that's what we hit so far tonight. And if we close this box out, then we'll have another one. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 spots to close. Still quite a few. Like I said, I'm not sure if it's going to close. And here's the mascot protecting the empty box. Check this out. He just showed up. He just arrived. Here's my mascot. No, and then he just took off. As soon as I mention him, he's crawling, walking out the back door. He's walking out the door, caught his tail and everything. He's a little camera shy. He doesn't like to be on camera. He likes to be security in the background. He's a big ass Maine Coon cat. And he's got double paws. And when he first met my girlfriend, a funny story for you. So my girlfriend tried to move him the wrong way on the bed, because she wanted to sit down and nothing dirty. She wanted to sit down on the bed, fully clothed. She wanted to sit down on the bed, and he was sitting somewhere and he didn't want to move. And she tried to move him, and he batted her. He like punched her. He punched her once, and he bruised her arm. My cat put a bruise on my girlfriend's arm, probably the first 6 months we knew each other. He punched her. He didn't use his claws. He punched her. Right on. Right on. I'll be in shortly. I'll be right in. I don't think we're gonna close this second box tonight. Now I've got to work tomorrow. But depending on what my energy level is like, I might jump on tomorrow night. We can try this. Try and crack another box or two out of the Hot Damn series. I don't have anything closing on eBay. And again, I don't think I'll be posting any eBay because I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to guarantee that I could be here to break it on Saturday. I think that I have some services that I'll be going to. Yeah. Pending the arrangements. I believe it'll probably be next weekend, so I'm going to make myself available, which means that I can't guarantee I'll be back in time. So if and again, I will keep you posted on all. I will post messages, little videos on the channel so that you'll get your updates as soon as I get them, as soon as I know. But next weekend, it's probably just going to be live in-room stuff. I'm going to try and get my hands on some Hit Parade products so that we have some stuff if we want to break in-room, besides the in-house series. But I don't think there's going to be eBay next weekend. I do apologize for the inconvenience, but I am going to kick right back into eBay the following week and then moving forward again. I just don't want to post them and not be able to break them on the promised times. Yeah. But on that note, let's do this. Let's call it a night. And then that'll give my man Aldo a chance to get prepped and get going and break the hobby box. I'm going to wrap this stuff up and get this prepped. This should all be out in the mail Monday. I will send you, for Jason, I will send you, and I'll get back into this habit. I've been slacking, and I got to get back into this habit. I will send tracking for anything that's not won through eBay, to be a bit redundant, because when I update eBay, it gives you the tracking there. And that's probably going to be the most convenient, most familiar place you will want to look for it anyway. 2 spots. Got you, my man. I don't think it's going to close, so I will let you know, but I know you've got to fly. And I'll put you on 23. Kaboom. Thanks, bro. No, I wasn't sure. I didn't think you were still in the room. I thought you were, yeah. Stop letting me distract you. Yeah, I think we will. I think we'll call it a night, and this will give me a chance to wrap this up and grab a quick power nap before I've got to wake up and go facilitate some stuff. So, yeah, let's call it a night. I want to thank everyone once again, everyone for picking up spots, for coming in and hanging out. Um, that's what makes this channel awesome. It really is. Other than that, besides that, without that, it's just me, the douchebag, talking to himself, and that's just weird. Just really, really weird. So without you, I become a douchebag. So thank you for call it douchebag prevention. This is the douchebag prevention channel. Anyway, y'all stay safe. Above all else, stay safe. We will be back. I'm gonna try and pop in Wednesday night. We'll see how the week goes. With any luck, we might even have some hit parade stuff that early, so that we got some variety, which is the spice of life, as they say. But I should be on at some point in the weekend, if nothing else, Friday night. Um, yeah, I'm not sure where my head's going to be at next Saturday. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'm even going to get back into town in time, to be honest with you. So we'll play that one by ear. But uh, if not, then I will definitely jump on Sunday night. Somehow, some way, I will jump on Sunday night. Yeah. But y'all stay cool. I want to thank everyone, everyone, everyone once again. Yo, without you, this is just the douchebag talking to himself. So you guys got to know you make the room what it is. I want to thank you all. Be safe. This is Sports Break Retreat. As for me, I'm Yoda T. And we are out. Peace. Have a great night, y'all. Be safe. Later, Skater.